welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, I will say that making content this past couple of days has been interesting just because we have been in self-quarantine for some time now. But I was going to do some vlogs and going to do some other things, and it's really just been difficult. So I got a DM from a gal that I go to church with asking us about, my husband and I, about our finances. I post a lot about my home decor, or at least I've been trying to more recently. I love home decor. I love being able to spruce up my home. Homemaking is definitely a passion of mine. And I've gotten some questions, not only questions from this girl who DM'd me, but also from other people asking us how we afford the lifestyle that we do. And you know, how we ball on a budget, I guess you could say. My husband is a voice director for a junior high ministry, so he speaks and teaches as well as organizes and helps the pastor run our junior high ministry for our Christian church here in San Diego. And I am in marketing. I do marketing for a consulting firm. We both love our jobs so much, and we are very blessed to have the work that we do, but we also know that living in San Diego is very, very difficult. It is possible, but it's difficult. So we understand why we've gotten questions like this, and I'm here to sit down with you guys to talk a little bit about how we work with our finances, what we do to try to create the best balanced lifestyle that we can without going into debt, and being able to, I guess, like other people have asked, decorate our home the way that we do. So without further ado, let's get started. So one of the first questions I got was, how do you afford a home? We currently do not own the home that we live in. We rent this out from Chandler's father. Chandler's dad owns this place, and funny enough, Chandler was born in this house and his dad has owned it ever since. Many people have lived in this house. Chandler has upwards of 8 siblings, and I think more than that actually. And most of them have lived in this home, and now it's our turn. It's a duplex, like town home. I would say if you're looking to buy a home, make sure that you have a minimum of $10,000 saved in your bank account. I know that to a lot of people that sounds like a big chunk of money, but when you're talking about buying a home, that's a big chunk of money. Just make sure that you have a good amount saved in your bank account, and if you haven't already heard of Dave Ramsey, I would definitely suggest taking his Financial Peace course. My church offers it. I don't know about other churches. I know online you can sign up to take the course, and you can also order some of his books. He has all of his books on Amazon, or if you go to Financial Peace University online, you can also order his books. But he talks more than just housing finances, insurance, groceries, coffee, you know, he talks about everything. So Chandler and I took that course before we got married, and we really suggest that to anyone who's looking to have kids, buy a home, or just really organize their finances altogether. And also to make sure you have a good amount of credit built up. I still don't own a credit card. I don't trust myself. I love spending money. Chandler has our credit card, and pretty soon here I'm going to be applying for a credit card and really just practicing not spending. So we want to build as much credit as we can to apply for a loan to buy a home. Dave Ramsey in his course actually says that one of the only things that he allows people to go into debt for is mortgage loans. Otherwise, he suggests no credit cards whatsoever, and that you do everything else in cash. I tried the envelope system for a very long time, I felt like, and it was beneficial, but it also got very difficult if I'm being realistic. Having cash on me and needing to get gas super late at night when gas clerks weren't there was very difficult. So I would say definitely don't discredit the debit card or the credit card altogether, but make sure you find the best system that works for you. I do think that it helps you save money, as they say in the Dave Ramsey course. Having money being tangible and giving it to someone hurts more than swiping a card away. I definitely do suggest it if you have bad spending habits, but it's definitely not impossible to learn not to spend as much with a debit card. When it comes to decorating a home, I would just say it's not impossible to decorate your home with a really tight budget. I work my hardest to find pieces that I love that are way less expensive than you would see at places like Urban Outfitters. I shop mostly on Amazon. Sometimes we go to Target. Target even can sometimes be a little bit pricey, if you can believe that or not, for me. I'm a Goodwill-aholic. I love Goodwill and I love thrift shopping. And I'm also a super huge advocate of OfferUp, Craigslist, and just straight up asking people if they have furniture that they would like to give you. We got our leather couch in our living room actually from our high school ministry at our church. They did a garage sale and didn't end up selling it, needed to get rid of it, and asked us if we wanted it, and we said, yes, we do want it. You know, there's always things that will come and go. God will bless you in ways that you wouldn't imagine when it comes to home decor. I know I specifically love decorating our home, so whenever situations arise like that, Chandler will call me and be like, hey babe, like, there's this for sale, like, do you want, you know, so I would just say the blessings that you choose to see will definitely help you keep more of a positive attitude in regards to saving as much money as possible when you're decorating your home. So I got asked the question, how is it possible to spend money on everything and still have some left over? I would say, honestly, this is just self-control. For Chandler and I, it is difficult to do that, especially, like I said, living in San Diego, California. I know not just in California, it is difficult for a lot of people to do that, especially young marrieds, and a lot of the questions that I get are from couples who are going into marriage or young married couples who ask us how we do what we do, especially with my husband working in ministry. So I would just say, really be conscious of where you're spending your money. We don't go out for coffee often at all. I would say we go 75% less probably than the majority of people in the United States. We do not drink coffee out. We were gifted an espresso machine from his mom for Christmas a couple years ago, and we use that like crazy. Buying coffee beans and making your own coffee at home exponentially saves you so much money. Groceries, Chandler and I spend about $160 to $200 every 2 weeks on groceries. To some people that may sound like a little, some people that may sound like a lot, but that's how much we spend. We eat almost every meal at home, or at least we try. There are obviously times where we'll DoorDash some food in, or we'll go out with friends, or I'll have a girls' night out, but for the majority of it, we try to eat home as much as possible. Just make sure you're conscious of what you're spending your money on, because the little things add up. For us, that looked like not doing our laundry in our home for a very long time. I would say for about a year of our engagement and 2 months in the beginning, the 2 months of our marriage, we did laundry at my mom's house. I would suggest and say that laundromats actually are more expensive than you would think. If you're able to do your laundry somewhere else, like a relative or family member, I would highly suggest that. I don't want people on here who are getting their laundry done, or someone else is bringing their laundry to their home. I'm not trying to exploit you right now. Like, I'm just suggesting financial benefits to those who are struggling. So for us, that looked like my mom was blessing us and giving us the opportunity to do our laundry at her house. We also don't have a dryer right now. Would it be amazing to have a dryer? Yes, but can we hang dry, and is that an option? Absolutely. So I would just say it's little things. There's a list of a lot of good date nights in that I can post in the description below. I'll also be able to link Dave Ramsey's book below. And if you would like, I would love to post a video. I'll show you right here the blog post that I posted about how much we spent on our entire main bedroom's desk decor. Wow, that came out so wrong. Oh my gosh. Our bedroom's decor. What am I trying to say right now? Oh my gosh. How much money we spent on our entire bedroom's decor. That's what I was trying to say. So if you would like a video on how much I spent approximately on each room in our home, I would definitely love to share that with you guys as well. But for now, I do have a blog post up about our bedroom and how much we spent on that room, which really wasn't that expensive. I think if I remember correctly, it was like $400. on the entire bedrooms. When it comes to home decor or buying things for yourself, buying things for people, pray over your finances constantly. Always ask God to just really be at the forefront of your finances. Be smart about how you're spending your money, and make sure to not spend all at once. I think for me it was the hardest thing. We got this house in November of 2018. Chandler moved in right before we got engaged, and we've been here for the first 3 months of our marriage ever since. So when he was living here while we were engaged, I just wanted to go ham and decorate the entire house. Like, I just wanted to go crazy. Like, we need to paint the whole house. When we moved in, it was blue and gray, and the baseboards in each room were mismatched. It was crazy. There are still so many things if we bought this house, but it's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of patience. Don't do things to a home that you are going to leave behind if you're just renting. I would say, like, for me right now, I'm looking at this ugly closet door, and all I want to do is shiplap it and paint it and put new hardware on it, but I'm not going to invest in a closet door that's going to stay here when Chandler and I move, if we end up moving one day. So be smart about the decisions you make. Know that building a home and homemaking takes time, and I promise you it's all worth it. Every single moment that you get to put in something that you have been waiting to do is just the best feeling. Yes, it looks so good. Be patient, pray over your finances, and know that God is right alongside you. Whoever you are, take part in the best way that you can by praying to God about your finances and never thinking that you can't do something. God is always going to be blessing you in abundance, ways that you never thought that you would, and your home will come together in ways that you never thought it could. I feel like I've been blabbering for long enough. I'm so thankful for you guys. Thank you for watching this video. If it brought you any thoughts or things came to mind while you were watching it, please sure to comment below. And if you like this video and want to see more like it, please give it a thumbs up. But otherwise, I will see you guys later. Oh wait, did I say subscribe? You should subscribe. I'll have a lot more fun videos coming during this quarantine. Alright guys, I'll see you later. Bye.